I would like to introduce a dataset we have used in this final assessment, which is the dataset about various restaurants and aims to predict the revenue based on several features. Each row represents a unique restaurant with various attributes that may influence its revenue. This dataset includes detailed information about various restaurants, which each entry representing a unique restaurant. It captures key attributes that may influence revenue, such as first, location, which is rural, suburban, and also downtown. So for the cuisine type, which is Japanese, Italian, Mexican, American, French, and also Indian. And also ratings and customer reviews, seating capacity and average meal price, marketing effort like located budget and also social media followers, and lastly operational factor like parking availability and reservation trends. The main objective is to predict restaurant revenue by analyzing these features. This will help us to identify the most impactful factor and guide decisions like pricing, marketing allocation, and also customer experience improvement. We can also leverage this dataset for predictive analytic and regression modeling to not only forecast revenue but also gain valuable insight to strengthen our strategies in the restaurant industry.
Hello everyone, my name is Nur Ala Karina binti Ahmad Riza and my metric number is 301173. Today I will show you the first visualization that we create, which is box plot that explains about average meal price by location. In our data, we have three locations, which is rural, downtown, and suburban area. First, let's talk about rural areas that have high price variability. In rural areas, the pricing shows the greatest variability among the three location type. The price range from as low as 32.11 to as high as 73.75, indicating that while some meals are affordable, others are priced at a premium. This could be attributed to factors such as: first is limited competition. In rural areas, there are often fewer dining options, which allow some established to charge higher prices. Second, dependence on location resources. Restaurants may rely heavily on locally sourced ingredients, which can cause price fluctuation depending on seasonal availability and supply chain efficiency. Second area is downtown area. Balanced but diverse pricing. Downtown area show a wide pricing range from 28.11 to 75.98, but most prices are concentrated between 30 and 40, creating a balance between affordability and premium option. This trend reflects to the nature of downtown location, which are typically high density areas with diverse consumer group. Key factors influencing this pricing pattern include: first is high foot traffic. Downtown areas attract both local and tourists, increasing the demand for various dining options from quick bites to fine dining. Second factor is intense competition. The large number of restaurants downtown encourage competitive pricing, ensuring affordability most customers while still offering higher end experience for those willing to spend more. The last location is suburban area. Consistent pricing. In suburban area, meal prices show the most stability, with price ranging between 34.28 and 73.65. This indicates that the majority of meals fall within a predictable range. This consistency can be explained by several factors, which is: first is family-oriented dining. Suburban areas are typically home to middle-income families, so restaurants cater to a demographic that value affordable and consistent pricing. Second factor is prevalence of chain restaurants. Suburban often host popular chain restaurants that maintain standardized pricing across locations, contributing to the overall stability. Now, let's move to the second visualization, which is line chart that showing average on weekend and weekday reservation by cuisine. The first cuisine is French cuisine that stands out as the most consistent performer with nearly identical average on weekend and weekdays. This suggests that it appeals on a wide range of customers and is a reliable choice for dinner at any time. Leveraging this consistency, we could position French cuisine as a staple option in our marketing campaign, focusing in versatility for both casual and formal dining. Next, Italian and Japanese cuisine. While Italian and Japanese cuisine have lower average compared to others, their stable performance indicates a loyal but niche customer base. For Italian cuisine, weekday-focused promotion might help increase reservation, while Japanese cuisine, consistency could benefit from positioning as a dependable option for both casual and special occasions. In essence, by understanding and responding to those trends, we can better align our marketing, menu offering, and staffing to maximize customer satisfaction and business performance. Each cuisine offers unique opportunity, whether it's leveraging French cuisine broad appeal, capitalizing on Mexican cuisine weekend popularity, or boosting American cuisine weekday dominance.
Hello everyone, my name is Nur Fatih Najah binti Sebenizan and my metric number is 301145. So in this video, we will explore an analysis of customer rating for various cuisines. The visualization in front of us provides a clear breakdown of average rating for 6 cuisines. which is American, French, Indian, Italian, Japanese, and also Mexican. We have a bar chart type rating by cuisine, which compares the average ratings of these 6 cuisines. This data will help us to identify the key trends, highlight top performers, and also share actionable insight. Let's start by looking at the top rate cuisine. Italian cuisine stands out as the most preferred option with the highest average rating of 4.08. This indicates a strong customer preference and also the satisfaction level, making it a key area to focus on. Following closely behind, we have Mexican and French cuisine with average rating of 4.05 and 4.02 respectively. So for the Japanese cuisine also perform well, achieving an average rating of 4.01. These cuisine demonstrate consistent customer appeal and their high ratings suggest they are meeting customer expectation effectively. On the other hand, Indian and American cuisines have slightly lower average rating at 3.98 and 3.89 respectively. So while these ratings are still relatively positive, they indicate there may be room for improvement in customer satisfaction. By exploring potential reasons behind these low scores, such as menu variety or quality of offering, could provide valuable insight. Overall, the grand average rating across all cuisine is 4.02, reflecting a genuinely high level of customer satisfaction. This is an encouraging sign that customers are largely enjoying their dining experience. However, there's always room to refine and elevate the lower performing cuisine. To summarize, Italian, French, and also Mexican cuisines show strong appeal and could be leveraged for further growth opportunities. Meanwhile, a deeper analysis of American and Indian cuisines may uncover ways to boost their ratings. By using this insight, we can make data-driven decisions to optimize customer satisfaction and also improve our offering. I would like to present an analysis of our marketing budget and its relationship to revenue. To start, let's look at a summary of the data. The data set includes information on marketing budget across the different campaigns and the revenue generated. Marketing budgets in this dataset range from as low as 0 to over 10,000, while the revenue spans from 0 to values exceeding 1.6 million. The data suggests a positive relationship between budget and also the revenue, but there is notable variability indicating that not all investment yield consistent returns. Looking at the scatter plot visualization, we observe some key trends. First, there is a clear positive relationship between the marketing budget and also the revenue, as shown by the upward sloping trend line. This indicates that a higher marketing budget generally lead to higher revenue. However, the plot also reveals significant variability in revenue for similar budget levels. For instance, a marketing budget of around 4,000 can result in revenues that vary widely. Additionally, smaller budgets, particularly those below 2,000, consistently result in low revenues. So this highlights that minimum investment may not be sufficient to drive meaningful returns. On the other hand, we also see outliers where revenues exceed 1.2 million despite relatively modest budgets. These instances could reflect highly successful campaigns and also favorable external factors that amplify the result. Based on this insight, I recommend a few key actions. First, we should analyze the drivers behind high-performing campaign, particularly the outlier, to replicate their success. Second, it's worth considering reallocating budget from smaller, less effective investment to initiatives that are more likely to yield significant return. Lastly, incorporating additional factors such as the type of marketing strategies, seasonal trends, and also market conditions into our analysis could help us better predict and optimize the revenue outcome. In conclusion, while increasing the marketing budget is generally beneficial, it's clear that strategic planning is essential to maximize return. By addressing revenue variability and learning from our most successful campaign, we can make more informed decisions to achieve sustained growth.
Today I will be presenting the finding from my regression analysis on the relationship between the marketing budget and the revenue. Let's dive into the details. Regression analysis helps us understand the relationship between a dependent variable, in this case revenue, and independent variable marketing budget. The goal is to determine if changes in marketing budget significantly impact revenue and how strong that relationship is. Let's start with the regression statistics. The multiple R value is 0.327, which indicates a weak positive correlation between the marketing budget and revenue. The R square is 0.107, meaning that only 10.7% of the variation in revenue can be explained by changes in marketing budget. This suggests that other factors are influencing revenue beyond the marketing budget. The adjusted R square is slightly lower, 0.105, which accounts for the size of our database and confirms the low explanatory power of the model. Finally, the standard error is 1778.48, which represents the average distance of the observed revenue values from the regression lines. Next, we have the ANOVA table. Here, the F statistics is 59.69 and the significant F is extremely small at 6.16 times 10 to the power of negative 14. This indicates that our regression model as a whole is statistically significant. In simpler terms, the relationship between marketing budget and revenue is not due to the random chance.
Okay, hi, my name is Girijeswari and my matrix number is 299437. Okay, so now let's move to the coefficients level. The intercept value is 1646.96. This means that when the marketing budget is 0, the predicted revenue is approximately 1647 unit. The coefficients for the marketing budget is 0.023, which means that for every 1 unit increase in the marketing budget, revenue is expected to increase by 0.023 units. Although this effect is small, it is statistically significant. So the p-values for both the intercept and the marketing budget are very low, confirming that these coefficients are meaningful and not due to random chance. So the 95% confidence interval for the marketing budget coefficient range from 0.00175 to 0.00295. This indicates that we are 95% confident that true effect of the marketing budget on revenue falls within this range. To summarize, while the marketing budget does have a statistically significant effect on revenue, the impact is small as seen from the low coefficients value. The R value of 10.7% indicates that other factors outside of the marketing budget are likely playing a large role in influencing revenue. So this analysis highlights the importance of considering additional variables when analyzing what drives the revenue.
My name is Nur Fatimah binti Surahman. My matric number is 301046. I will explain about descriptive analysis. I will start with mean. Mean is what we call the average in statistics. It's calculated by adding up all the value in a data set and dividing by the total number of data points. For example, in our analysis, the mean for social media followers is 36129.88. This means on average, each restaurant has about 3600 followers on social media. This shows a strong digital marketing effort. Meanwhile, for parking availability, the mean is 0.48. This value is very low because most restaurants either do not have parking or have a very limited space. Means give a quick overview of the center tendency of the data, what is normal or average for a particular variable. Next, let's discuss median, which is the median value in a data set. While all the numbers are arranged in order, median is useful because it is not affected by extra value or outlier. In our analysis, the median for social media followers is 31608.50. This means that half the restaurant have more than 31608 followers and half have less. For parking availability, the median is 0.00, which tell us that most restaurants don't have parking. The median is a good indicator of the center point in the data set, especially when the data set has extreme differences. Discuss about mode, which is the most frequently occurring value in the data. Mode is helpful for understanding what is common or typical in the data set. For social media followers, the mode is 405.5, meaning the number of followers is the most common among the restaurant analysts. However, for parking availability, the mode is 0.00, which again highlight that the majority of restaurants lack parking facilities. Mode can be particularly insightful for identifying patterns in the data. Lastly, about standard deviation. This measures how spread out the value from the median. A high standard deviation means there are a lot of variation in the data, while a low standard deviation means the data is more consistent. In our analysis, analysis, the highest standard deviation is for social media followers, which is 19175101. This show there a big difference between a restaurant with a lot of followers and those with very few. Standard deviation help us identify where there are large gaps or inconsistencies in the data.
Hello everyone, my name is Nur Alina Suha binti Khairul Azman and number matric 301077. Okay, next, let me explain the remaining points starting with the range. The range measures the difference between the maximum and minimum values. For social media followers, the range is the highest with a difference of 94901. This is calculated from the minimum value of 7457 to the maximum value of 102358. The large range is because well-known restaurants or those that run big promotions tend to attract a significant number of followers. On the other hand, the lowest range is for parking availability, which has a range of just 1. This is because there are only two possible values, either parking is available 1 or available 0, resulting in a very small difference. Moving on to the count, all variables have an equal total of 500 data points. This consistency ensures that every category is analyzed equally, providing a complete and reliable data set for evaluation. Next is kurtosis, which measures how concentrated the data is around the mean. Social media followers have the highest kurtosis value of 9.67. This indicates that the data very concentrated, with a few popular restaurants having a significantly high number of followers. In contrast, parking availability has the lowest kurtosis value at negative 0.45, which suggests that the data is flatter and more evenly distributed. This happens because most restaurants have similar parking options, either available or not. Finally, skewness, which measures the asymmetry of the data distributions, shows that social media followers have the highest skewness at 2.83. This high positive skewness means that the data is heavily skewed to the right, with only a few restaurants having an exceptionally large number of followers. On the other hand, parking availability has the lowest skewness at negative 0.38. This slightly negative skewness indicates that the data leans slightly to the left, as most restaurants do not have parking but a few do.
I propose 3 key recommendations. First is advanced training program involved in workshop and certification to keep chef updated with the latest trend, such as a new cooking technique and creative plating. Using tools like Excel, we can track our participants and ensure our progress. Second is feedback. Set up a system to gather customer feedback on meal quality and link it to chef performance. By analyzing this data, we can address gaps and focus on continuous improvement. Third is recognition and reward. Introduce a fair reward system to motivate chefs who deliver excellent results. This boosts morale and encourage consistent high performance.
To improve the business's overall performance and address key challenges identified in the analysis, we propose the following recommendations. First, social media followers. Social media plays a critical role in building brand visibility and engaging with customers. Our analysis shows an average of 36130 followers, highlighting strong potential for growth. To leverage this, we recommend creating engaging videos for platforms like Instagram Reels and TikTok to boost user engagement. Tools like Excel can help analyze post reach and impressions to optimize content strategies. Additionally, collaborating with influencers aligned with our brand can further expand our reach. This step aim to enhance engagement and drive revenue growth. Next, moving on to the second recommendation, parking availability. Parking convenience is an important factor in ensuring a positive customer experience. The analysis reveals a parking availability score of 48.4%, indicating limited options. To address this, we propose partnering with nearby parking facilities to secure spaces for customers and encouraging public transport by offering incentives like discount accounts for transit users. A reservation-based parking system during peak hours can also improve convenience. Using Excel, we can track and analyze the effectiveness of these solutions. These measures will improve customers' satisfaction and increase foot traffic.